Have you ever seen someone who was a huge star in television and movies, and then years later, you find pictures of them that make everyone talk? Well, that is what happened with Teri Hatcher. She is a famous actress, and recently, some of her old bikini photos have surfaced online. And to be honest, even adults are saying these pictures are a bit too much to handle. But why? And what makes these photos so controversial? Stick around, because we are going to uncover the story behind them. Teri Hatcher became a household name after starring in some of the most popular shows of the 1990s and early 2000s. She was known for her charm, her smile, and her acting skills. Everyone loved her on television, but not everyone has seen her personal life the way the internet has recently revealed it. So, what is the deal with these photos? Well, these are not just normal beach pictures. These are photos from years ago where Teri was wearing bikinis that some people believe show a lot more than what is usually shared online. That is why many are calling them inappropriate, even for adults. The pictures are private, but somehow, they made their way onto the internet, sparking huge debates. First, let us understand why people are reacting so strongly. Normally, celebrity photos in bikinis are seen as fun or fashionable. But the controversy here comes from the fact that some of these pictures seem too revealing. Some people argue that they cross a line between normal beachwear and something more private. That is why many adults are shocked, and younger audiences should not see them. Now, you might be thinking, why would anyone post these pictures? Well, in today's internet world, even old photos can spread very quickly. Once a celebrity becomes popular, every picture they ever took can become public. That is what happened with Teri Hatcher. These pictures were meant to stay private, but now they are everywhere, making headlines and trending on social media. This brings us to an important point. Privacy is something everyone deserves, even if you are famous. Imagine taking pictures in a private moment, thinking they are safe, and then suddenly, millions of people see them online. That is exactly what happened here. Many fans feel sorry for Teri because this was not her choice. These photos being shared without permission is a big issue. But let us also remember, Teri Hatcher is much more than these photos. She is an actress, a role model for many, and someone who has entertained millions over the years. The internet might focus on these controversial images, but they do not define her career or her talent. It is important to separate a person's work from private photos that should not have been shared. When the photos went viral, fans had different reactions. Some were shocked and could not believe the pictures were out there. Others defended Teri, saying it is unfair to judge someone for private images being exposed without their consent. Many people even criticized the platforms that allowed these pictures to spread so quickly. Another interesting point is how these pictures show the difference between celebrity life and real life. On television, Teri Hatcher played roles that were scripted and safe. But in real life, she is just like any other person. These photos remind us that celebrities also have private moments that they expect to remain private. Unfortunately, the internet does not always respect that boundary. So, what can we learn from all this? First, privacy matters. Whether you are a celebrity or not, private moments should stay private. Second, it is important not to judge people by images or rumors. One set of photos does not define a person's entire life. And lastly, the internet can be both amazing and dangerous. While it connects us with celebrities, it can also take things out of context and spread them far too quickly. In the end, Teri Hatcher's bikini photos may shock some, but they are not the story of her life. She is still the talented actress who made millions laugh, cry, and cheer. The internet might have shared some private pictures, but her real story is far bigger than that. So, if you take anything from this video, it is this. Respect privacy, do not jump to conclusions, and remember that celebrities are people too. What the internet sees is not always the full picture. Teri Hatcher's work and legacy will always be bigger than a few controversial photos. Thanks for watching, and make sure to think before you share anything online. You never know whose privacy you might be breaking.